in the early morning rain, with $1 in my hand and an aching in my heart, and pockets full of sand. I'm a long way from home, and I miss my loved ones so. In the early morning rain, with no place to go, out on runway number 9, big 707 set to go, but I'm stuck here in the grass, where all the cold wind does blow. Now that liquor tasted good, and all the women, they are fast. Well, there she goes, my friend. She's rolling down there at last. Hear the mighty engines roar, see the silver bird on high. She's away and westward bound, far above the clouds she flies, where the morning rains don't fall, and the sun always shines. She'll be flying over my home in about 3 hours' time. This old airport's got me down. It's no earthly good to me, 'cause I'm stuck here on the ground, as cold, as drunk as I could be. You can't jump from a plane like you can a freight train, so I best be on my way in the early morning rain. You can't jump from a jet plane like you can a freight train, so I best be on my way in the early morning rain. Good morning, In the Woodshed with Brian. It's a song I just picked up last night. I've played it probably 10 times, and I just told myself, hey, Bob, nice to see you, Bob. Wow, thanks for watching. Wow, thanks for coming on. I told you guys last week that after Thursday I was going to play full songs that are done, prepared, and presented that are finished. This song is way from finished. I just picked it up, but I love this song. All these songs that I'm trying to do, I'm making myself, making my own. Why? Because that's what my website's trying to let you know. bodyandmindredesign.com. Make it your own. Just because I did it doesn't mean you can't. It's not going to work for you, okay? It's not. But I'm giving you ideas of how you can change things. Maybe you can look at things a little differently, or maybe, well, he did it that way. Maybe I'll try it and see if it works. You know, it doesn't matter how you do it. You're trying something, aren't you? And that's what you're here for, aren't you? Aren't you trying to find something for somebody or something for you? Or maybe someone told you, hey, this guy's playing music. Hey, this guy, there's some talk now. You know, whatever it is, you see, that's what life does to you. It changes. It gives you new meaning every day. I mean, think about this guy. Not having a job, you know. Being down on his hand, you know. I mean, out of room number 9. Big 707 set to go. Think about that. Think about right there. Think about right there. I had a phone call. That's what I just did. I had to call, take it off. Be standing out there in the middle of the run. I never thought of this before. The people that stand out there when they used to, people still do. And they got those flags and stuff. They're out there in the cold weather. They're in the grass, everywhere. They're amazing people. And you talk about life. I mean, this is a life song right here. I mean, in the early morning, when it starts out, you know, he needs to get someplace. You know, far from home, doesn't know what, you know, but boy, there's no place else to go. Then he's out on the runway number 9, the big 07 comes in. And what happens, you know, once you're out there in the grass, you know, stuck out on the grass, where the cold wind does blow. Now the good part. Now the liquor tasted good, and the women were all fast. Well, there she goes, my friend. She's rolling down at last. You know, I always thought they were talking about a woman in that last line until I picked this up last night, because I've sung this song for, I don't know, how many, 40 years now? I thought they were talking about the woman, but no, they're talking about the plane taking off. It's amazing how perception changes. That just changed the whole meaning of this whole song. How do you look at life? What do you look around at? What are you looking for? Don't jump out of a plane now. In other words, while you are at the top of your problems and you got all these things hanging on you and you just want to go out to runway number 9 and just stand there yourself, what happens? What do? Sit back. Take your time. What happens then? You learn your lesson. You learn the fact that that's how life is. You start out not knowing, you get in a situation, and then you are really into it. Here comes the planes. Oh, hear mighty roar. See the silver bird on high. Hear the mighty engines roar. See the silver bird on high. It's away in western bound, far above the clouds she flies. I mean, just those words. Think of, whew. Now you can think of yourself like that too. Not just a plane, not just a piece of steel, but think about it. Your engines are roaring, you're ready to go. You're like a silver bird. You're on high, you're feeling good about yourself. Now you're gonna go do something. It says right here, you're going westward bound. Let's go, westward bound. Now, you're so far above everybody else. You know, hear the western winds roar. See the silver birds on high. She's away and westward bound, far above the clouds she flies. Isn't that amazing? That they can do that? That you can feel that way? Would you like to feel that way? Boy, I would. That's what I'm trying to do with my website, is feel that way. But you are making me feel that way by keeping me doing stuff like this. Come on, huh? This old airport's got me down. In other words, my life's got me down. It's no earthly good to me. No, it isn't. The way it's going right now, the way that if I let it go, what I used to do, how I used to be, what I used to been doing, how far you want to go back? Because I'll tell you what, it makes a difference. I wish I had stopped. I wish I had never started. I mean, let's that's the biggest part right there, not starting. But you can't get to that point because I had a problem. You have a problem. Some people you know have a problem, and you might need to talk to them. And if you need to come to bodymindredesign.com, send them here. Gmail. That's the only way how you can get a hold of me. I have no phone numbers. My full name isn't anywhere. Why? Because this is about you, not about me. I'm trying to be here if you need me to get you to that next level, whatever it is. Just that next level. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what I'm talking about. I've never, ever been to school for any of this stuff. But all this stuff I'm talking about here, I've been through myself. I have almost 200 videos now on my site. Almost 200. Every day I'm on this. Why? For you. Oh, don't lie, Brian. Well, I'm not lying, Brian. Why are you lying? Why do you think I'm saying this? Because I'm doing it for myself too. Because this is for you and for me. And I didn't know that till I started doing this. And I just wanted to help you. And all of a sudden I realized, wait a minute. Everything I'm telling you, I have to do. I have to do everything. And I ain't jumping from the jet plane. Just like I came from a freight train. So I guess I'm just going to be on my way. Because it's raining out this morning. So this whole thing just kind of fit. We got early morning rain. Can't jump out of a jet plane like you can out of a freight train. So I best be on my way in the early morning rain. Just an amazing life when you think about it. You just ponder a little bit, like just right there, pondering. In the early morning rain. You can't jump a jet plane like you can a freight train. So I best be on my way in the early morning rain. So I must be on my way in the early morning rain. So I'm going to go. Hope you guys have a good time. Don't jump out of any planes. In other words, if you're having a hard time, now's not the time to go get funky. Now's the time to get help. Now's the time to stop. Don't do anything else. Don't go any further. Don't get any harder. Don't let it get to you and just, oh boy, get over that hump. Go to that next step, because then you go to the next one. Nice freight train. So I guess I'll be on my way. Wait a minute. In the early morning rain. I'm away. It won't let me go. You can't jump from a jet plane like you can from a freight train. So I'd best be on my way. Be good. I always say 3 things. Be good. In the early morning rain. Stay true to yourself. And the third thing I always say, adios! And when I say adios, every day That means the podcast is over. That means that we have now probably got something positive in ourselves for the day. That we can go on today with a little positive note and a little music in us. You know, early morning rain. Don't let it get to you, man. Just stay right there, you know. So adios, be good, stay true to yourself, and make sure, just one time today, take a deep breath. Don't let it get to you. Don't go to the next level. If you do, give me a call. I'll take you the other way. Adios. See you later. Bye. In the Woodshed with Brian. Bye.